Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 8.37. The chapter which we are related with is material inventory levels, and we have solved I think 8 to 9 questions before this particular 8.37, and the topic material inventory system is almost completed, and I'm hopeful this would be the last question related to material inventory levels. Four major factors we have discussed: ordering point, maximum stock level, minimum stock level, and danger levels. So all were levels related to material. When you are storing raw material units at your godown, these four factors would play a key role, where after following levels what we have studied over here, it is rare to get anything abnormal. Your production would be smooth, your processes will be smooth, and there would never be any sort of trouble or problem if we are following these levels. That means if maximum level has been recognized, so will you will follow accordingly. If minimum level you have calculated, obviously you will not let to drop it further, because minimum level will show that these are the number of units after which your level of production can be suffered. So in different ways these four factors were very important, and now in last question, instead of these four we do have six requirements. In second last question, we have already solved all of them. So I'm very hopeful that you remember the formulas used to calculate these six different statements. And the second thing which I would like to discuss is this word safety stock. Kindly keep it in mind whenever this element safety stock would be present in your question, your formula for the ordering point will be altered. Here, I would like to describe if in simple circumstances you do have ordering point, what do? You use maximum requirements and you just multiply it with lead time. But right now, please understand, we are going to change it. Instead of maximum requirement, you will alter this formula and will write average requirement, and you will multiply it with lead time as usual. Then you will add safety stock. So guys, in this way you will change this formula in case if safety stock is present. And I have already written the traditional or the old formula or original formula of ordering point, where you just multiply maximum requirement with lead time. But in case safety stock is present, you will alter this formula. Instead of maximum requirement, you will post average requirement, and then you will add safety stock as well. So let's go back to the question and we will be solving. So instead of writing formulas of all requirements, we will write formula of particular requirement, we'll calculate it, we'll check the answer, and then we will go to the next requirement, and in the same way we will perform our functions. So first we are going to solve this ordering point in case of safety stock average requirement. Over here you can see average usage is given 3400 per week. So 3400 per week is your average requirement. Please follow this formula. We need to multiply it with lead time. Go back to the question and see how much time has been given. Lead time, again two timings are provided, 4 and 5. Since we are using average time, it has been described that if maximum requirement you are dealing with, you will use maximum time, that means 5. If you are using minimum requirement, you will be using 4 as minimum time. So maximum is maximum requirement, maximum time, minimum requirement, minimum time. But for now we are using average requirement. Obviously we do need average time as well. And how do we calculate average? Minimum plus maximum divided by 2. So if you are worried about it, we can calculate as well. average time we can calculate. Excel had auto picked the formula. We had definitely calculated it in previous question. That is why he had picked the formula. So maximum plus minimum divided by 2, with which we can calculate our average time. So maximum time given in the question is 5, minimum time given in the question is 4, and then you need to divide it with 2, with which you can complete or calculate average time. Now we can put it on our calculator. 5 plus 4 divided by 2. So 4.5 is your lead time, and here in our question we were requiring lead time, and 4.5 is, we have to see what unit has been given. Lead time is 4 to 5 weeks, so it means 4.5 is weeks. So luckily what had happened, units of both requirement and time is similar. Both are given in terms of weeks, so we don't have to change it. It would be used as it is right now. 3,400 weeks and 4.5 also weeks. This 3,400 is number of unit or pieces per week. Alright, and safety stock must be present in your question, and you can see over here safety stock, and this is 8,000 units, and we will simply put 8,000 number of units. What is this safety stock? That means some organization are too much careful about their stocks. They don't want to halt their production. They don't want their production to be suffered. That is why they keep the least stock ever ready, and this is your safety stock. It's not minimum stock, it's not maximum stock. The number of unit they keep beside the routine levels of stock, this is safety stock. So everything has been completed. We are now open to put it on our calculator, and what you will do, open your bracket 3,400, and you will be multiplying it with 4.5, close your bracket, divide plus 8,000. So please follow this formula. 3,400 multiplied by 4.5 and then plus 8,000. So we have got 23300. Your first requirement was ordering point, and you have calculated 23300. In this way, ordering point has been completed. Let's see what next requirement is, and we will follow it. Minimum inventory level. So here we are going to calculate minimum stock level. And how would we calculate? Formula is similar as it was before. It has never been changed. We need to have ordering point. Again, Excel had picked this formula: ordering point minus bracket start average requirement multiplied by lead time. So this formula we have done for so many times, that is why Excel had auto picked it. Ordering point we have already calculated. Right now we are calculating minimum stock. Ordering point or ordering level was calculated 23,300, and same to 23300 would be put over here. Please follow this formula: minus bracket start, and then we need average requirement. Look at here, average requirement was already calculated, and it was already put in the formula: 3,400 pieces per week, and then we need to multiply it with lead time. Lead time was also mentioned in solution of previous point, ordering point, 4.5 weeks, and as it was described, both are having same units, no need to change. In this way our statement has been completed. We are now open to put it on our calculator, where 23300, we are following this formula. Then we have sign minus, open your bracket, 3,400 multiply by 4.5, close your bracket. So we have got our second answer 8,000, and second requirement was minimum inventory level. Second answer is 8,000 number of units, and we have calculated 8,000 as well. In this way, our second point, minimum stock level, has been completed. Now we are going to calculate our third requirement, absolute maximum level. Absolute maximum stock level, and it has formula. Ordering point we will be related with, ordering point or ordering level, and then we need to subtract by opening the brackets minimum requirement. And I'm very sure you have an idea, minimum requirement is different to minimum stock level. This is just the requirement, and that is our final answer, stock level. Minimum requirement, then multiply it with lead time, and finally you will be adding safety stock. So in this way our calculations would be completed. Little more space is needed. Let's make it. No need more space. Okay, now we have our formula. It has been completed. It's time to put inputs. Ordering point, and this 23,300 ordering point we have already calculated, and that was 23300. So you can put over here 23300. You are needed to put the formula, then we have minus, start your bracket, and then we need to have minimum requirement. Go back to the question and see how much minimum requirement is. Minimum usage is 2800, so put 2800 over here. We need to put lead time. Now please keep it in mind, we are related with minimum requirement. Obviously the lead time which we need is should be the minimum. There are two timings given over here, 4 and 5. Since we are related with minimum usage or minimum requirement, we will tally it with minimum time as well, which is 4. So we are going to put multiply by 4. And then we need to add safety stock. For that, let's go back to the question. Sorry, it's not safety stock, economic order quantity. I was wondering why we need more space. So economic order quantity was needed. Thankfully, we had found out the error at the spot. Otherwise, there was more time required to do that. So go to the question and seek economic order quantity. We have it, economic order quantity 12,000 units. So you can simply put 12,000 units over here. Statement is completed. It's time to put the values 23300. Follow this formula. As you have seen, 2800 are units, but per week. Let me show you that these minimum units, minimum usage 2800 per week. So we are mentioning it 2800 units per week, and lead time is also in terms of weeks, so we don't need to change it as well. So question is relatively simple because times and requirements are 100% matched, therefore no need to change. We are just picking values from the question and adding or putting them into our solution. It's time to put it on calculator, 23300, then subtraction, bracket start, 2800 multiply by 2800 multiply by 4 bracket closed, then add how much? 12,000. So guys, in this way we have completed our formula. 328 multiplied by 4 plus 20,000. So we have got it 24100. And you can see third requirement we have calculated absolute maximum level, and 24,100 is the answer, and we have also calculated 24,100. It was our third requirement which has been completed. Answer has been matched. Now we are looking forward for our fourth requirement, under which it has picked normal maximum. Let's see what is fourth requirement. Normal maximum inventory level. Okay, same has been picked by Excel. Normal maximum level. Let's put the formula. We need to have ordering point minus bracket start. We need to have average requirement would be multiplied by lead time, and then add economic order quantity. Let's start putting the values. Ordering point we have already calculated. Answer is 23300. 23300. Please follow this formula. Then we put the sign minus bracket start average requirement. For that, go back to the question. Average usage. Look at here, first line 34 per week. So here we will be putting 3400 pieces per week, and then what we will do, we need to multiply it with lead time. Since we are dealing with average requirement and lead time we have already calculated, and what was that? Here you can see, look at over here. Average time was calculated, maximum plus minimum divided by 2, and the time which was calculated is 4.5 weeks. So let's go back and write down 4.5, and this was in terms of weeks. So as it was mentioned earlier, time and requirements are matched with each other. Both are given in terms of week. We don't need to change it. Then add economic order quantity, and you can see over here economic order quantity has already mentioned in previous part. So instead of going back to the question, we are writing economic order quantity from here. Statement is completed. Now let's put it on our calculator. 23300 sign minus, then you will start your bracket 3400 multiply by 4.5 bracket close, then add 12,000. Okay, one thing I would like to share, it's very easy for me. I can copy it from here and can paste over here. So it is a matter of just a second to calculate. Why I'm typing again and again? Because in the same way you will be doing at your copy or at your paper. So first you will write the statement, then you will put on your calculator, and same I'm doing it. And second reason was, when you will put it on your calculator, your inputs would be vanished. As you can see that these were your inputs. As you have entered it, your inputs have been vanished. So that is why your statement would be written first, and then you will put in your calculator. 2000, 20,000 is the answer of normal maximum level. At fourth part we have solved it, and fourth answer is 20,000 units, and we have also calculated 20,000 units. Four parts have been completed. Now we will choose our right side instead of going again at downward. Fifth requirement we will now follow, and that is average inventory level. Average inventory level, I am sure that few of you would have the formula in their mind. And for that, what you will do, economic order quantity is needed, then you will multiply it with 2, close your bracket, and then add safety stock. So this would be the formula for average inventory level. Let's go back to the question and see where is economic order quantity. And here you can see economic order quantity is given 12,000 units. You will write over here 12,000 units. It would be divided by 2, close your bracket, then add safety stock. In first requirement, we have already mentioned safety stock over here. So instead of going up, we do have it. 8,000 would be put in place of safety stock. Our statement has been completed. Now we'll be able to put it on our calculators. First bracket start 12,000 divided by 2, bracket closed, add 8,000. So we have average inventory level, and it was required in number 5. Number 5 answer is 14,000, and we have also calculated 14,000. So number 5th requirement has also been completed. Let's see what is next. Danger level. We will be calculating our 6th requirement over here, and that is danger level. Okay, formula for danger level is we need average requirement, and you will simply multiply it with time required for emergency supply. Let's get back to the question. We have our average requirement at start, average usage present over here, and that is 3400 units per week. For danger level, 3400 pieces per week, and then you need to multiply it with time for emergency supply. Let's get back to the question, and we need time. Look at over here, we have time to get emergency supply, and that's 2 weeks. So we will simply be putting 2 weeks. And as you can see that even in danger level, our requirement would be automatically be completed, because average requirement is also given in terms of weeks, while time is given in terms of week as well. So there is no need to change. We can directly put it on our calculator, 3400, and it would be multiplied with 2. So we have got 6800 as danger level, and look at here, 6th requirement was danger level, and answer is also 6800. In this way, all 6 requirements have been completed. Though we have taken care, but I am suggesting you, whenever you are solving your question in your exams, before leaving this question, just review it again. Sometime it happens, a smaller part can be left. Our first answer, ordering level 23,300. So here you have got your first answer, 23,300 ordering point. Then second answer, minimum inventory level 8,000. Minimum inventory level 8,000 you have calculated. Then you have absolute maximum 24100. Absolute maximum 24100. And then we have fourth number, normal maximum 20,000, and here normal maximum 20,000. 4 answers we have reviewed. Fifth answer was average 14,000. Here your fifth answer 14,000, and then last danger level 6 6.6800, danger level 6.6800. Within few seconds, I think 10 to 15 seconds we have taken to review, but just 15 seconds is the price with which you will come to know that if anything has left. Our question review has been completed. The most important part of this whole question, let it guessed. I'm asking you, what is most important part of the question? Okay, for me, the most important part was ordering point, because in presence of safety stock, your ordering point formula was changed. Initially or primarily, we do use maximum requirement multiplied by lead time. That's all for ordering point. But in presence of safety stock, you have changed the formula with which everything has been changed. You can see minimum stock when we have calculated, ordering point was used, and then you have calculated absolute maximum, ordering point used, normal maximum, ordering point used. So in this way, this was the key point. If ordering point answer is wrong, for the time being I'm just giving you an example, God forbidden it should not be happened in your exam, but let's say if ordering point answer is wrong and you have put the wrong input in ordering point, and in other meanings your minimum stock level answer would be wrong, your absolute maximum answer would be wrong because ordering point is used, your normal maximum answer would be wrong because ordering point is used. So basically I was letting you know that ordering point was the key point, and you will have to be very attentive in calculation of ordering point. This way we have completed 8.37, though everything has been explained and we have taken enough time to calculate the values, answers are matched, question is reviewed. But even then, if you have any query, any question regarding 8.37, you are very open to ask your question through messages, text, or you can directly meet for the solution of your queries. I will be definitely available for answering your queries instantly. 8.37 is completed. Hopefully we will be meeting soon again for solution of any other question. Up till then, please take care of yourself, and I'm requesting you to please pray for me as well. Thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.